Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about the ternary operators, right? So friend, I have already completed that if-else condition, the switch case and the ternary operators. I hope every part is very much clear to you. So now I want to do and to solve one of the issue with using that if-else condition. Like that is our problem. Okay, I just named this problem as a Fizz buzz. Right now we don't need this. I want to do and to close it. Here I want to take one of the number, and this number I want first of all I want to check it. If that is divisible by the 3, then that will be print as a Fizz. And after that I want to add another condition. If it is the divisible by the 5, then that will be print as a buzz. And if it is the divisible by the both 3 and then 5, then that will be print as a Fizz buzz. And otherwise it will be print nothing. So that is the simple one of the problem. Now I want to solve it. So first of all, I want to take one of the number. Okay, I want to show you the live example. I take one of the variable and I just name it as a number. Okay, number variable, and with this number variable here, I want to name it as a 10. Okay, now I take it as a 10. Great. That means our 10 value number, I take it with our this variable as a number. And now I want to first of all check with our first condition if it is the divisible by the 3 or not. If it is divisible by the 3, then that will be print as a Fizz. I want to put one of the if condition. With this if condition, what exactly we have to do? First of all, I want to, that is our number. Okay, with this number, I want to mod it. Better I want to make it as a small letter, because I have always used that is small letter. I use that is small letter. Okay. So now that is a number, and this number after that I want to make it as a divisible by the 3. That will be as a mod, right? That is a mod sign. I hope you already remember mod with the 3. And when it will be equal, I have already discussed about that things with you. That means the equal, right? When it should be equal 0. Okay, when it should be equal 0, then I want to display, I want to print something in our console, into the console log, area. Here I want to print as a Fizz, right? So that will be print as a Fizz. Great. And then our another condition, that is the divisible by the 5 or not. So if that is the divisible by the 5, then that will be print as a buzz. Okay, so now I want to use another condition, that will be the else if, right? I want to use that else if condition. So first of all, that will be our condition and then our statement. So into the condition area, I want to do the same. I copy it and I paste it. That will be the number mod with the 5. Alright, with the 5, it will be divisible by the 0. If it is divisible by the 0, then that will be display another statement as a buzz. Okay, then that will be display as a buzz. I hope it's very clear, friend. And after that, there is another condition. If it is the divisible by the both 3 and then 5, then that will be print as a Fizz buzz, right? So our condition will be same. I add another else if condition. That is else and then if condition into the else if condition. Here now that should be as a 2 condition, right? First of all, it will be divisible by the 3. I want to add that number and then mod and 3 equal 0, and I have already discussed about that things with you. You can see all that our previous experience. Now we are solving one of the issue that will be as a double AND, right? So with this double AND, then the number. So that is our number, and our another condition that will be odd by the 5. Okay, so I simply pass it. So now that is a 2 condition. It will be check with our divisible by the 3 or not, and also it will be check it with the divisible by the 5 or not. And then that will be display our which things, that will be print our Fuzz. That means the Fizz buzz. I copy it, and here then that will be console log area. It will be display our print value as our string value as a Fizz buzz. Okay, and otherwise it will be print nothing. That means the else it will be print nothing. So it will be print nothing means I copy it and I paste it. That will be as a nothing. I want to make it as a nothing. Okay, so now I want to check it. If you now click as a save all, and now first of all I want to refresh it. Yes, you can see it's now display as a buzz. That means you can see that is the console I display as a buzz. That means this 10, okay, that is a 10 number. This 10 number is divisible by the 5. For the reasons is display as a buzz, right? And when it will be divisible by the 3, so better I want to make it as a 9. So 9 is divisible by the 3. Now that should be displayed as a Fizz. Now if you click as a save all, and now if you go there, click as a refresh, yes, you can see it's now displayed as a Fizz. And also there is another condition that will be check our these 3 when it will be divisible by the this number or rather than the 5. So combine both of this. I want to do to make it as a 15. Okay, so the 15 is divisible by the 3 and also 15 is divisible by the 5. Now that should be displayed as a Fizz buzz. If you click as a save all, now if you click as a refresh, now you can see friend, it's now displayed as a Fizz, not that Fizz buzz. It because of all for the first time actually it's getting our this value. Okay, because of all for the first time when it's get that as a 3 is divisible by the 15, for the reasons it's now display our this Fizz buzz. So I want to do this condition, I want to make it as a in our top. Okay, this condition I want to make it into the top position. Better I want to cut it. Okay, I simply cut it from to this position, and here for the first time I want to add it. Okay, and then that will be as else if. So I make it as else if right now here, that will be as else. Great. Now that should be okay. Now for the first time that will be check, and then that will be check out this one. So now if you click as a save all, and now that should be displayed as a Fizz buzz. Click as a refresh, you can see it's now displayed as a Fizz buzz. Great. And also there is another condition else, that means when our condition will be not perfect, then that will be a display as a nothing. So I make it as a 16. 16 is not divisible by the 3, it's also not divisible by the 5. So now that should be a check first condition, second condition, third condition. Now that will be displayed as a else as a nothing, right? Now if you click as a save all, now if you go click as a refresh, you can see it's now successfully displayed as a nothing. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. Here we successfully complete one of the problem. We solved this problem. They have some of the condition. We successfully complete our total condition. Great. In our next video, I want to apply the same things with using the ternary operator. How can do that work? I will show you that things with the live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.